Hey there, language lovers! Are you looking to improve your English while having fun? Whether you're a beginner or advanced learner, I've got something exciting for you. In today's video, we're diving into the world of Podcast Name, an English podcast that's not just educational but super entertaining. Learning a language doesn't have to be all textbooks and flashcards. It can actually be fun and engaging, which is exactly what Podcast Name is all about. We're talking real conversations, interesting topics, and sprinkled with little language tips and tricks. So, if you're ready to ditch the boring language learning routine and actually start enjoying the process, then buckle up, because we're about to unlock a whole new level of English fluency. Let's get started. The first thing I love about Podcast Name is that it features real conversations. And I'm not talking about those stiff, scripted dialogues you find in textbooks. I'm talking about authentic, unscripted conversations between native English speakers. When you listen to real conversations, you get exposed to all the nuances of the language, the slang, the idioms, the way native speakers actually talk in everyday life. It's like a crash course in sounding more natural and fluent. And the best part? It doesn't even feel like you're studying. You'll be up to date with the latest lingo, dropping slang like it's hot, using idioms like a pro, and blending in with the cool kids. So, if you're tired of sounding like a textbook and ready to start speaking English that's actually relevant to the real world, then you definitely need to check out Podcast Name. Trust me, your English skills will thank you for it. Let's talk about the topics, because nobody wants to listen to a podcast that's drier than a piece of toast, right? Podcast Name covers the most interesting, engaging, and sometimes even slightly controversial topics that keep you hooked from start to finish. What do you actually enjoy talking about with your friends? Movies, music, travel, food? Podcast Name covers all of that and more. They delve into everything from pop culture and current events to personal stories and thought-provoking discussions. It's like having a front row seat to the most fascinating conversations happening right now. By listening to these engaging conversations, you'll naturally pick up new vocabulary and idioms related to a wide range of topics. So whether you're passionate about fashion, obsessed with technology, or just love a good debate, you'll find something to pique your interest on Podcast Name. Learning a language is so much easier when you're actually interested in what you're listening to. Dive into the world of Podcast Name, where learning English feels less like a chore and more like a guilty pleasure. We've talked about the real conversations and the juicy topics, but what really sets Podcast Name apart are the little nuggets of language wisdom sprinkled throughout each episode. The hosts are total pros at what they do. They'll casually slip in explanations of grammar points, vocabulary breakdowns, and pronunciation tips, all while keeping the conversation flowing naturally. It's like having your own personal English tutor hiding in your headphones, giving you personalized lessons without you even realizing it. These tips and tricks aren't just some random grammar rules. They're directly related to the conversations you're listening to. If you're struggling with a particular grammar point, chances are you'll hear it used in context on the podcast, and the hosts will break it down for you in a way that actually makes sense. So, if you're ready to ditch the dry textbooks and start learning English in a way that's actually engaging and effective, then you need to check out Podcast Name. It's like having a secret weapon in your language learning arsenal. So there you have it, guys. If you're looking for a fun, engaging, and effective way to boost your English skills, look no further than Podcast Name. Ready to level up your English skills? Check out Podcast Name today. I've linked it in the description below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss a tip to improve your English. Until next time, keep learning and stay awesome. Bye for now.